Guys, what is poppin'? We're back in the car. We're back today talking to you. Today I had sort of an interesting topic, and one that I wanted the universe to sort of speak through me. You know, prior to leading up to this conversation with you guys, I want to treat it as a conversation with you guys. I want it to be personal. I want it to be motivational. I wanted the universe to speak through me. And today's topic is an interesting one. So listen up, okay? One thing that I found in the self-improvement community, semen retention community, red pill, manosphere, whatever you want to call it, overarchingly it is the self-improvement community, is that many people in today's reality are struggling with being self-conscious, being anxious, worried about how they look, worried about what they say, worried about how they come off, worried about meeting new people, nervous about interacting with strangers. You know, all sorts of these things is a very common topic that is searched by many people, a topic that is looked into very often, I think, in the self-improvement community. One second. And I wanted to speak on this today and sort of the paradigm shift that I have spiritually used to present my most authentic version to any single person so that I can get the best outcome out of that relationship. Because the truth is that a lot of people go into situations that may be nerve-wracking for most, you know, meeting new people, going to a party with a new friend, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on, right? You guys all have experienced this. Social anxiety to a certain extent. My paradigm shift, and one that you guys, I think, really need to realize and utilize for yourself, because I've utilized it in my own life. In fact, the reason I'm speaking on this today is because just last night, because I've moved to a new place, I'm getting exposed to new people that I've never met. I have a friend here, two friends here, that obviously are connected to other people, and I'm meeting these people. And I'm putting my best foot forward, I'm putting my truest, authentic self forward, and I think that's something that people struggle with. And here is the paradigm shift that I have used, so stay tuned for the full video. The paradigm shift that changed everything for me, and don't get it twisted, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I still get nervous sometimes in social situations, but I find that I can present myself in a much more authentic way than maybe the average. I've started to shift my thinking to the idea that I am not this. I am not this body. I am not this physical manifestation. This is a physical manifestation of me, the real me. The real me is a boundless, energetic body that cannot be destroyed. I'm endless. The real me has no visual. The real me just has a feeling. And when you start to forget about this body that maybe you would be worried about, maybe you're losing some hair like me, maybe you have acne, maybe you struggle, maybe you don't like this or that about you, because, guys, the reality is as a human, you're constantly judging yourself. You're worried about how you come off, and I know you guys can relate to this. But when you shift your thinking to the idea that I am just this energy, this glob of meat is not me. You free yourself from judgment of others. You start to realize that there's nothing to worry about, and that energy is the most powerful thing that you can display. And I'd made a video a long time ago, well, maybe a year ago, about the topic of, if you think you're ugly, watch this. And I think that video still speaks so much truth. So if you want to check out that video, go ahead and check that out. But it's a similar concept to this one here. Is that many people get down on their appearance and they start to compare themselves to others and think, oh, that person's out here living their best life. That person's out here doing this, that, and the other thing. And they start to become jealous. Guys, we talk about vibration on this channel all the time. What is the vibrational effect of being jealous of another person? You are at a low frequency. Comparing yourself to others is going to make you jealous. Comparing yourself to others is going to make you feel shame. Those are low vibrations. If you're sitting at home eating popcorn and ice cream in bed and looking at people on Instagram having a blast, traveling the world like me, you're gonna feel like shit. The reality is that I stopped comparing myself to people. I stopped worrying about what maybe someone thought of this energy. Because this energy, I'm curating this energy. I'm creating myself to be exactly the most divine and highest timeline possible for this life. You have to start realizing that when you present yourself in your truest form, when you lose and drop the social fears and the anxiety and the stress about new interactions, you realize that because you're putting your best self forward, you're attracting the correct people for yourself. And when that happens, you align and build yourself up greater and greater. And for the longest time, I was putting up this front of a mask of maybe who I was to new people to sort of feel them out before I got to know them, you know? And when you just show your truest version, and obviously you have to be careful and you have to, you know, use your intuition to know who you're sharing your truest version with. But it's very important to be your most authentic self without the feeling of worry of what they think, what they're gonna say. Because when you do, man, you remove the people that are not meant for you, and you gain the people that are meant for you. So this all goes hand in hand with vibration, frequency. Semen retention obviously is going to help you in losing the social anxiety and becoming your best version. That's why I talk about this practice, but it needs to be a mental paradigm shift for you guys out there who may be relying on semen retention to boost your confidence in social interactions, because obviously it will. It's a great tool to use in your life, but you have to start tailoring your reality, because this up here, your ability to craft your reality, is going to be much more powerful than semen retention can be. Obviously through discipline. This was another topic I was thinking about today I wanted to speak on. Obviously through discipline, as we talk about, you're going to receive blessings from the universe. You rid yourself of negative and you attract positive. You build yourself up on the inside, you're going to reflect it on the outside. This is the law of polarity. We talk about these hermetic principles. And I know I'm going off on a bit of a tangent, guys, but remember this truth, is that when you're about to go meet some new people, or when you're about to go to a new job interview, or when you're about, or anything where you're slightly anxious, man, maybe it's the first day of class, whatever it is, you want to put your best version forward, your most authentic version. And remember that this isn't you. That is the paradigm shift that you need to remember. This glob of meat is not you. You are a star seed. You are an endless being, an energetic light body. You cannot be destroyed. You've lived multiple lives before this, and you're going to live multiple lives after this. You have to. You have to remember these realities, because it's going to shift your thinking. It's going to shift everything for you. So anyway, guys, man, I know I've repeated a lot and I've gone all over the place. Hopefully you guys resonated with this message. Leave a comment down below. I appreciate all the love since I've come back. It looks like the algorithm is in my favor, because I believe that the YouTube algorithm is in my favor. Now, to all of you new people viewing this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, my guy, if this message resonates with you. Peace.